Bang.
Yeah, we're here.
We're back, man.
Yes.
Elephant in the Room podcast. Somebody cussed me, say I don't say.
I was saving that. So, that was saved. That was.
This can't be a ritual, bro.
I put it on the store card.
Bro, this can't be a ritual, bro. This can't be a ritual, bro. I'm serious. Yeah, nah, bro. Serious. Please.
I know.
Do better than that.
My buddy, we don't. I just had the pizza. He
Yeah,
never agree with me.
You're not supposed to eat pizza. You're gym man.
I know. I had a slice. It was a slice. You had 2 slices then. You did.
I don't eat pizza.
Yeah, 2 slices.
I don't eat pizza. What pizza? That's yeah. So big up the lady that said I don't pronounce the name of the podcast right.
Swear.
Yeah, she. Elephant in the room.
What did you say? What did she say?
She said
that you did?
elephant in the A room or something. But she's just taking the piss, I guess.
She is. And if you're watching,
No, be nice to her. Big up yourself.
I was gonna say big up to you because sometimes Ceesix needs to be put in his place. So.
Yeah, but I gotta do something wrong to be put in my place. You can't just put me in my place.
You chat shit. You chat shit.
Cool. Say nothing. But big up all of the everyone watching. Big up all of the new subscribers. Big up yourself.
Yeah.
Make sure if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please just click the subscription button.
Yeah.
The notification bell, and yeah, it's all good.
So you get notification to when we're on air or when we're posting the video. So like, subscribe, and share.
Nah, it's a good look, man. It's a good look. So yeah, big up everybody. Big up everyone. Hey, I want to big up Roots from the Taste of Jamrock. He was at a food festival. He's watch the podcast. Big up yourself. Big up Dizzle, blah, blah. So big up Roots.
Big up Roots.
Yeah, and the Taste of Jamrock and the whole Cambridge family. Big up on herself.
Yeah.
And big up the brother in the gym with the dreads.
That's kind of why-ish. Big up the brother in the gym, not the gal in the gym. The brother in the gym.
The brother in the gym. He said to me, big up. He didn't want to come up to me and do too much. He just said, yeah, big up yourself. I'll watch the podcast. Yeah,
because you know you're feisty. Because I wouldn't come up to you.
It's not about being feisty.
To be fair, if I didn't know you, I wouldn't come up to you.
Why?
Unless there's a situation.
You think I'm not approachable?
You're not approachable, Ceesix. Especially when you're out. You're not approachable. You're not approachable.
It's unintentional. It's unintentional. I got my brother took a picture of me. I was playing at his dance and he took a picture and I'm standing there, screw fit. Hey, listen, I look vexed. And he's like, who upset you, bro? I'm saying, no one. Like, I was in good vibes that night there.
Yeah.
So that's probably what people see. I never really seen it from that angle, but I look like I was cross.
Yeah, you do. You look cross.
But yeah, I don't mean to be unapproachable.
Angry.
So if you see me, feel free to say hello. If you've got any fuckery to say, then keep it to yourself.
Yeah, because Ceesix.
I mean, I'm not dep on that.
Yeah,
I'm not dep on that.
You say it to me and I'll cuss you back, but Ceesix will probably want to fight you.
No,
so.
It's not a fight thing.
I've
got no room for bad vibes right now in my life, you know. Seriously, I'm in a place where I'm zen. I don't want no bad vibes at all, none.
It's just you heard my Zen music in my room a while ago.
What was I doing in your room? Behave yourself, man. I've never been in
when
your room.
When you walk past it.
Don't say stuff like that.
Mind?
You can't say stuff like that.
You're smutty.
Listen, I don't even do the Y thing, but you cannot say stuff like that.
You're very smutty.
I heard the Zen music in your room. No, I didn't.
Very smutty.
Anyway, but yeah, I'm on good vibes only. I don't want
and I like that.
negative.
And because you're on that, I don't want to be the one to bring negativity to you.
It will just, it's gonna. I don't want it. I repel it. You see, like if somebody brings it to me, I just walk it out. I don't even think right now that I would retaliate to road rage. That's how where my mind is. I'm so
and that's
calm.
like me. You know, a minute ago, I was riding my bike and I was on the pavement. And like this woman was in front of me, and I'm trying to gauge her because I'm trying to get through. And then people just walk left way. Then she walked that way, so I think let me go that way. Then she walked and I clipped her with my handlebar on her elbow. She's like, oh, she got a bit upset. Yeah. But usually I would have said, shut up and ride off. You know what I'm saying? But I stopped my vehicle and I apologized to her, made sure she was all right, and explained to her I thought she wasn't, and it was my fault, and I deeply am sorry.
You're not supposed to be on the pavement. You're a big, grown, 60-year-old man. What are you riding the bicycle on the pavement for?
Anyway, I apologized to her and calmed her right down, and I walked off. See, my dog's gonna let me kick in this show.
No, leave the dog. Don't. This animal abuse has to stop.
Shut up!
Load the dog, man. Load the dog.
Shut up! You're gonna mash up the whole.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't discipline the dog for doing what dogs do. You know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, how you been, bro?
I've been good. I've been good. How you been?
Stay up on the gully, brother. Can't complain.
Okay, that's a good thing. How was your weekend?
You know what? I had a very, very, very productive weekend. I was in the Taste of Caribbean Food Festival for the 2 days. It was a very good look.
You didn't invite man.
It's work. I'm going to work, bro. But I don't invite people to work. What am I inviting someone to work
But it's
for?
a big festival thing. Like I'm doing a festival. I've got a couple of VIPs. If you wanna roll, you understand? Our work is entertainment work. It's not like work. I'm going to sit down in the office.
I hear you. I got a couple more this summer. So if you're gonna, I will extend the invite. But don't tell me to do it. And then when I invite you, then don't forward.
I'll be there.
Right,
I'll be there, but it'd be nice. Remember, it's like when people say that I say to people I'm getting work, they still want to come because our work is fun. It's entertainment.
It's not fun for the person doing the work.
No, it's not fun for us.
I guess if you come as a guest, you'll have fun.
Do you get what I'm dealing with?
Yeah. And I was in Paris last week. I had a couple days
You've been
in Paris.
jet setting, innit?
I tried to enjoy my life.
Wow, the man said it like.
I tried to enjoy my life. Yeah. I travel about. I like to travel. Traveling is probably that's my advice.
And you know
I don't really rave or nothing.
Everybody should travel. See the world. The world's a beautiful place. Not just England. There's some sights that is beautiful that will, take your breath away. Wow, I said it like a real.
Like you mean it.
Yeah, but I did mean it.
When you go to a different country, you appreciate the history, the sights more than here. Like I've never paid Big Ben or the Nelson's Column or Buckingham Palace any mind. I've driven past all of them. Mm-hmm. Never taken it in. Do you get what I'm saying? But you go to another country, you want to see the Eiffel Tower, you want to see this, you want to see all of the sights, or you know what I'm saying? So traveling is a good thing. It broadens your horizons. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm
saying that, and for food for thought, we should start seeing there's lots of landmarks and history in our own country that we should see, and we're going to our next country. It's like us leaving our house and going Big Ben. That's how it is to the French when it comes to the Eiffel Tower. Yeah. It's nothing. They pass it every day. But we want to take it. So when we're driving past London, we've seen people taking pictures of Big Ben. We're thinking, look at them idiot there. Yeah. That's us when we go on holiday.
You're the idiot taking pictures of the Eiffel Tower or the Grand Canyon or whatever. Yeah. But I guess it's just, it's different to us. When it's in your door, it's in your yard.
You don't appreciate it.
Yeah, it's not appreciated. So maybe you should get on one of the open bus roofs.
Yeah, and we should start appreciation where we are, because there's a lot of history in that we don't know.
But I'm gonna be honest, bro. There's some history I don't want to know. I was sitting outside the Louvre. Yeah, I don't know if you've heard of it yet, but anyway, they got this like big building, and I'm looking at this building. They got like all these statues in it. But anyway, at the top of all the statues, there's like just statues of naked children. Yeah, I don't want to know the history or the significance or what the ras was happening.
No, but you should do, because
because it will make me not want to be in that place, because that place probably represents fuckery.
It does. So that's why you should know where the fuckeries are to avoid them, because now you've got that paedophilia stench.
You say it's in me now. Fucking dickhead. No, but to be honest, seriously, listen, these westernized countries and the European countries and stuff here, honestly, some of the things that you see, if you really was to delve deep into the history, you would just want, like, we got no business here.
But you know the maddest thing? I've learned this word and I've seen it now. Yeah. Hiding in plain sight.
Yes, man. It's a thing, bro.
It's mad,
It's a thing, bro.
Do you know how much things are hidden in our sight?
Most things are hidden. Most things that are, like, worth hiding are hidden in plain sight. Yeah. You see it, but you don't see it.
Yeah, and you don't even realize what you're looking at. Yeah.
But them don't tell you.
Yeah. It's mad, isn't it?
Brother, I was looking at it and I'm thinking, what does all of this represent? And then you look at like the statue of this person and it's like, who is he and what did he represent? What did he do? And do you know what I'm saying? And I just thought, you know what, some things it's best that I don't go down that rabbit hole, because I start hating the country I'm in. And then while I was there, the police killed that young teenager and then there was little riots. But I was like staying in like West End. Yeah. So I didn't really see it. But what, like when the riots was here, you start getting the copycat riots and stuff. So there was where we were staying, there was someone set a car on fire. I'm saying, Tid, I need to get out of it. I don't want to be in no volatile situation in another country. Yeah. Like, I feel like I could handle it if it was in London. I just feel like I can like deal with it. I don't know why. But I don't want to get caught up in another. I don't even know where to run. Imagine it all got onto where do I go? I don't even know where I am.
No, you can't be in a country.
Yeah, I'm not on that.
So Paris wasn't really too. France wasn't too nice, should I say?
It's nice, but yeah, it's not. I'm not really like the seeing the sights and stuff wasn't the greatest thing for me. Do you get what I'm saying? I was doing a little bit of work at the same time, but yeah, I guess you could. It depends how you go. If you went with your partner and whatever, you could have a really nice time. But if you're going for work or whatever,
So what do you do? DJ?
Yeah.
You're lucky, man.
It's not lucky, bro. It's hard work.
It's not. You're just pressing a button and collecting money, you piece of shit. So don't chat. Just sit here and go
Don't
like
do
a
that.
grafter. I'm doing it.
Don't do that.
I'm doing it. I'm rubbing out your shit.
You stand up on stage, say, knock. Is that why the chicken cross the road? You think that's hard work?
That is because I say my work is super hard. It's pressure. Then 7 million you go to your work. Your work's easy. You come to my work now. I'm overthinking because your work there could be no awkwardness when we're driving back home. You know, like you didn't bust the dance tonight. We're still good. Me, if I didn't bust the place tonight, that drive home is kind of awkward. It's like it's silent.
You can. A DJ can ruin the night for everyone. You know.
How?
A DJ can ruin the night.
He would have to set out on purpose to do that.
A DJ can ruin the night. A DJ can ruin the night, and you could like damage some. Imagine you're playing at someone's wedding, yeah, and you just don't connect at all, and you ruin someone's wedding. That's on you, bro.
But can I say
that's
something?
on you.
But you know the money's thing now.
You just stand up there saying, "Why did the chicken cross the road?" And then they say, "Oh, to get to the other side," and then everyone laughs. That's easy. I'm joking. No, I know stand up is hard. I know stand up is hard. I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna.
That's what I love because I know you know you're chatting
shit. No.
You're chatting shit.
There's no easy work. That's the truth. There's no profession that's easy.
No,
some people make things look.
To be fair, I did do DJ. DJing. If you're a good DJ, it's hard because remember, as I was saying, to find remember, it's like you got to find a tune every 2 or 60 seconds, or you understand?
You should be thinking
for the whole night.
You should be thinking tunes ahead, like many tunes ahead, and then you kind of got to gauge reaction, and you can't stick on this too long, and you kind of got to keep. Imagine there's 100 people in a party, 100 people like 100 different songs. So for it to make everybody enjoy it, you've kind of got to give everybody something, so collectively they can enjoy it. But yeah, there's no profession that's easy. I did community service years ago, and
for shoplifting.
No, it wasn't for shoplifting.
Parking ticket.
No.
No,
I got in some trouble when I was a youth. But anyway, they gave me community service. I had maximum hours, 220 hours. And they got me to paint this primary school. Yeah. Painting is fucking hard, bro. Painting is hard,
Can I say something to you?
No, I didn't know that painting was so hard, bro.
When I used to see people painting, I tried. I said, I'm saying, you know, you see people, you think that's lesser than you.
Yeah.
Painting. I'm thinking, I could do that. No, it's tough.
Painting is hard, bro.
It is.
They got us to paint this school. And like they gave this section of a wall was my wall to do, so I had to paint this wall, and I just couldn't get it. It was too liney. So it just wasn't. It was hard.
Yeah.
But that proved to me that there's no easy job. There's jobs that some people make look easy, but there's no easy job. There's easy tasks. There's no easy job. So I respect every job. There's no job I'm gonna look down upon and say it's easy. Nothing.
Washing cars.
It's hard. Try and wash cars for 8 hours.
To be fair.
Bro, it's hard, bro.
Yeah.
It's physically demanding. Mopping a floor is hard work, bro. No, I'm not talking this little 2 square foot you got in your kitchen, bro. Yeah? I'm talking like, say you got to mop a hospital. That shit's hard, you know.
No, it is hard. Because I remember I used to, the big recreational piece in the jail. I had to do that with that buffer machine and all. That's fucking hard.
There's no easy job. So I respect all jobs. There's no, and that's another thing. You know, I was chatting to my brother. I shouldn't even chat his business, but I'm going to. Anyway, so me and him talking. He's saying, you know what? He's older than me, you know. But I think it's time I start get myself a job now and come off of this foolishness. You should have been doing that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Then he starts telling me, yeah, but I don't really want to do this and I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do this. Say, bro, your chest is too high, bro. Go and get any job, do that, and then progress and get another one. Like you don't get a job with the thought that you're gonna stick with this first thing forever. But use it as a stepping stone. Come off of the fuckery that you're on.
But that's the roadman's biggest problem, if you know what I'm saying. Is one's ego and one's you've made like when you're a man that's made money and then you're going to work for someone that's in your head.
You're bigger than
I'm bigger than these people. You get me? In your head, I could pay all these weight. You keep coming with that ego thing.
But these are the same man that will go to jail and gladly work in the kitchen for £4 a week or whatever.
Remember I just told you I cleaned the whole.
Yeah, and you've big job.
I've got the buffer machine. I'm the buffer man.
Big job. Man said, number one survey.
Yeah. I was number one. I'm in control of machineries.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
but I won't do that on road.
It's choppiness.
Chupid. Not stupid. Maybe stupid. Chupid.
I can't understand it. The mentality is mad. So I was trying to tell him, this is why it's even in my head. Don't look down on no job. Like every job is necessary. You get what I'm saying?
But if you notice, the roadman they was trying to get their own vans and be self-employed and do the parcel thing. But
the fucking roadman knocking, bro. I swear, you see, like when you look at the Ring doorbell, and
because you see, a roadman and some of them are coming bellied up like they're on the road, they're trying to, like they don't want to see the ops to see them.
I talk to the Ring doorbell. Leave it by the bin, mate. Leave it by the bin.
Yeah.
I don't want them to know who is here. Not that I've got anything to hide. I just don't want that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
They do recognize me when they come. I think, oh, for fuck's sake. Even though just with Pizza Hut, they recognize. I'm thinking, allow me.
But I feel like we have to normalize working. There's this thing going around at the moment where they're talking about grooming, and they're saying that the youths on the streets are not being groomed. That man them sending them to country are not grooming them. Have you seen this thing going around?
No.
And they're saying, it's not grooming. So a few people have come out and said, it's not grooming. These youths were destined to go down this road. These men are helping them. They're giving them bread, whatever. I think it's foolishness. I think it's foolish. I'm not going to say every single kid was groomed, because definitely some are eggs up. But the big man them need to say, nah, bro, come off of this. Don't even get into this. If every big man that's been in this road thing and done all of the shot in and gone country, gone jail, whatever, they don't want their sons doing that. They don't want it.
That's never going to happen.
No, I'm not. No, but listen to what I'm saying. They don't want their sons.
No one would want it.
So what I'm saying is, so if a youth comes to you for that, and you put him on that, you put him on, there's some level of grooming in it, or there's some level of fuckery in it, because you wouldn't want that for your.
But can I say something to you? It's the truth in all it is that man don't want to go jail in it. So these youths are expendable, in the sense that if you go, I'll get another one. They don't care about them.
They're ruining lives.
But man don't go out there and like youths walking. No,
not at all. You sure?
No, I'm 100%. It's these youths. They want to be part of the thing, and what it is enough of these youths are fatherless. I've been there, so I'm talking off experience. When you ain't got no father figure at home or you're just raised by enough women, enough of these guys are coming from a straight woman household. So you need, as like guys,
mom and sisters.
Yeah, you get me? Aunties them. You understand? Aunties got daughters. You know the way there. So my thing is, as a guy, you don't realize that these boys, even as myself, I've been there, we're crying out for male testosterone. We need to be in our, you know what I mean? When you're in your environment with your males, it's a different kind of energy. You understand? From home. So when you go out, you get that energy from the man them out of road. It may not be the good energy that you want, but it's the man them. I feel I'm around the man them. I'm around you understand? Like a lion.
Especially the big man them.
Yeah, it's like a lion. You run fucking beer cheaters. Then you back up lions. You're thinking, I feel, you understand? All that testosterone and energy is there. So, but if there's a man at home, he will get that.
Yeah, but if the man on the ends, rather than, like, I do know, because this is something I've seen firsthand, that you see something in a particular, whether he's a really good footballer or he's really, really smart, and you say, nah, this ain't for you. I've seen that. I've seen that. Nah, brother, not you. Like, go about your business. Like, this ain't your calling.
Yeah.
I've seen that, but why don't they do that to everybody?
Because not everybody has got talent like that.
Yeah, but you don't need talent. What you just need to do is we have to understand that the circumstances that we're put in isn't our destination. It isn't who we are destined to be. Because if you're born in it and you live in a state, it doesn't mean you have to be nothing. But if you start off as a 14-year-old going to shot in country, you're literally being pushed down the hill.
Ceesix, I'm telling you, because I've been there. You haven't been there because you've been a good church youth
all
your life.
Not church, but good.
Church youth.
Yeah, but I go with my father.
Yes,
my father never run off and left me. Fathers, never.
My father never run off of that. He's just
Okay.
to do shit.
All right, cool. Go on. Anyway, say never run off. It walk off, but
like a Uber.
him go, but it never run off. Yeah.
That was a good one, dickhead. You understand? But my thing is, where is the base problem of what I know, the core, is us men. As you said, we need to step up more and be in these kids' life. These kids have got nothing. We could sit there and cuss them all they want, but remember, statistics show that kids that go prison or end up with crime are coming from single mother parentage. You understand?
But it's also a bigger problem.
No, but the bigger problem is that the man's them not here. That's the problem. Remember, we can't cuss the woman them, because what can they do? If the fucking man's run off, they've only got no choice to raise it by themselves. So, congrats to the woman, but there's only so much. You understand? When you live in a household with just men, it's different. But there's us guys, we are the problem.
But that's
to
an extent. Because there's some youths that are still in this that have their dads around.
But
because it's because the ends. It's the mentality of the ends. It's what the people in the ends feel like. They got a very, very low glass ceiling. Do you know what I'm saying? So they don't think.
But it's generational. We're to blame. If you know what I'm saying, we're not more to blame.
So why not? So why when I'm talking about changing the cycle, why are we justifying it?
In justifying it how?
Because I'm saying, stop sending. Like, if you've got a business, like, you just stop sending new youths. You're saying that you're saying that the youths are expendable or whatever the word is.
Yeah.
And cool, I understand that, innit? Get a little runner, he gets caught, get another one.
Yes.
But we are not, that person that's doing that isn't helping anything. All he's doing is helping his pocket.
Can I say something to you? And there you go. You've hit the nail on the head. That person doesn't give a fuck what me or you say,
Yeah.
That person's got bills to pay. We don't know that person's circumstances. We could leave that person and go to a bigger picture now, because there's stepping stones to everybody's life.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
But,
that person now who's selling drugs probably been turned down for jobs. There's probably been fucked by the system. So
cool.
So his thing is now, let me sell drugs, but I'm not getting jail. And if I could get some gassed up little youths, it's like fucking Royal Mail. I'm going to send out letters, but I'm not sending out letters. Let me find some foot soldiers to send them.
But who?
You understand what I'm saying?
But even in the drug game,
Sainsbury's, who's the people up the till? They're the workers.
Even in the drug game, these men that are sending you to country, they're still little fish in the drug game. You're still Sainsbury's.
We know this.
They're still the Sainsbury's.
They're not even Sainsbury's.
They're
the
like
corner shop.
No, and they're like just like boss man in Morley's. He's the boss of Morley's though. You're not the big man.
Yes.
Because the steps that it goes on, you're not reaching the top of this drug game.
Remember, I know this thing now because I know about narcos and all that. He's at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, and he's bringing in the liquor.
Remember, he's a bottom barrel. Remember, he's a shrimps and all, so he has to bring in the tadpole them.
Right. So my point is, there has to be a level where you say, you know what? If I'm at the bottom of the food chain on the road, because the top of the food chain, who brings the drugs and who brings the guns and who makes them, who creates all of them, who does all of that, who does the shipping? There's people making millions and millions of pounds without even leaving their bed. You're at the bottom of the food chain, yeah? Yes, you might make more, you might make faster cash, but the risk is higher. But you're still at the bottom of the food chain. So what the fucking difference if you go and work in Tesco's? It's your mindset. You're still at the bottom, but you think just because you earn more money.
The money that you're going
to... But you're still at the bottom.
In Tesco's, you're going to earn probably £50 for the day.
Yeah.
On the road, you're going to make about 5 bills to a grand.
But you're going to go jail. You could go jail. You could get shot. You could get robbed.
My cousin's in there.
No, but my point is... I hear you, but the point is, it's a mentality thing, innit? If you're at the bottom of this fucking barrel or the bottom of that barrel, don't even start looking at the aesthetics of the barrel. You're still at the fucking bottom, bro.
Ceesix, I hear what you're saying, and what you're saying is 110% correct. But they don't give a flying fuck. They're making money.
Yeah. Well, that's.
They could go to the bar and buy a bottle of champagne. Yeah. So who you to tell them any blood clot thing? And they don't have to do shit. They just send the youth down to the pack to country and come with money. Who are you telling me? What are you telling me, big man? Uncle, what you telling? That's what I'm gonna say. They're gonna say, Uncle, what are you telling me?
I hear it. I just think that we have to break the fucking cycle.
The cycle ain't getting break. We
have to break it because our
Who's breaking the fucking cycle?
What we're doing is You know when people are seeing 14-year-olds, and saying, "Yo, he's gonna be a top shot," By the way he acts, brother, he could be anything. Give him a chance to be something.
I'm my hands up. I'm gonna throw myself on the. I've been guilty like that. I've seen certain youths. Yeah, right. My youth, he's got heart, and I brought it with me, and he's turned out to be one of the coldest killers.
But that same youth with heart could have grown up to be the CEO of anything. Because it's the skills are transferable.
But remember,
what you need to be successful on the road is the exact same skills you need to be successful in business.
It's back to product of the environment. He's a product of the environment.
I was a product, bro.
But then that's what society. We can't do that. There's nothing for. We could go back down and say, yeah, society. There's nothing for black people. Remember, you look white, so that's why you got away with enough things. You know the way this. So, but we're from the hood. Because I'm dealing with you got that like Caucasian looking thing. I will give you plus your name. You're gonna get all the work.
I feel like punching you straight in the face. Serious, like knocking out those big teeth. Listen. It's not about no matter how it goes, because the inner city youths, white youths are going through the same thing.
No, council estate white.
Yeah. But they're going through the same thing.
Because they don't look up.
So you're talking about geographical, isn't it? So if it's geographical, then you and I don't come from different places. If it's geographical,
we do.
The only thing different is that my dad didn't run off.
You're trying to cover that.
That's the only thing different.
Henceforth, that's what I'm saying. Remember, you're from a white household, so
All right, cool. All right. You're gonna keep going until you win. Yeah. All right, you've won. All right.
So that happens in the White House. So I'm from the hood.
You're an idiot. You see, I'm gonna tell my dad that you called him a white man. Let's see what happens. But yeah. Anyway, so is it grooming or not? That's the question.
It is grooming.
Okay, cool.
It's full groomage. You understand? And as I said, we can't keep blaming the man them out of road that's doing it. That's their thing. That's what they do. So if any father that is a pussy and lost your kid to the road, don't blame the fucking guy on the road.
Blame yourself.
Because that's what he does. Yeah. Remember, no matter you cussing, it's like me saying to somebody in Tesco's, oh, I could say to them, you could be somebody more than working in the till, which is right. It's true. But we need these people in Tesco's.
Yeah, 100, I hear you.
Them big drug dealers in Mexico selling their food, they need the local man them on the road so the food could come over, so they could get to the people them. Yeah. You catch what I'm dealing with?
Do you think?
So everybody's needed.
But do you think if say let's just like talk in this fantasy parallel universe here, and everyone in the hood decided we're not selling drugs, we're not going to be your pawns in your chess game anymore. Do you think that the fiends won't get their drugs?
Of course they will get their drugs.
By other means, isn't it? By the means that probably... So if we decided, we're not going to be your pawns no more. Fuck, we don't need your money. We're not going to be your pawns no more. The drugs will still happen. The fiends will still get served. So therefore, they're not vital. They're just the easiest, the cheapest option. Do you get what I'm saying? Because the big man who's sorting it all out, his drugs are still gonna get from the shipment is still gonna get to the consumer, whether these little fish want to be involved or not. It's still gonna happen. Do you see what I'm saying? So we have to decide. We just gotta get out of that barrel. I'm not saying we're gonna instantly be a success, but some of our youths are like you grow them till they're 10, and then we just fling them off the fucking boat. That's what we're doing. Yeah, primary school, all the youths are great in primary school. You get one or two little bad breeds in primary school. But everyone's good, everyone's nice, skipping and playing fucking King Square and all these little games. And then secondary school, boom, you just lose half of them. That's fuckery, bro.
And that's the truth. I was saying to a woman today, like, because she's talking about, she's considering sending the son to the dad because of what's going on in London, and he's not even happy, the child. And I'm thinking, it's true, because I told her, once he goes to secondary school, this is what's happened since he's gone secondary school. He's changed. He's got around this. He's got to be around that. And plus, as I was saying, he's a guy that grows with, like with me, with bare women, but he's not open to that. We call it, manliness. Even our girl woman, there's man come around the house. There's bad man. There's this. So I've got a direction. Badness. You know the way there. But some kids ain't like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's traumatic now more for kids than when we was going back to school, you know. There's more peer pressure, there's more this, there's more that, there's more things happening, there's more trauma. Because we wasn't going to school, secondary school, and right, yeah, my mum got stabbed, like, from our class next door.
Yeah.
Then the next youth from class B gets, you understand? And next youth we used to go to school with every day. Now he's dead. You're going to his, you understand? We never used to go to our friends' night at these things. So these kids are carrying traumatized, but because of they're black kids, no one ain't really sitting down and talking to them, and because there's no father, or they have to play tough, they don't know that they're carrying trauma themselves. That's why some of them, when you see them act out and some of them stabbing, you get what I mean with it?
You're angry.
You're angry. I've been watching certain things and some videos where you see the youths attacking one youth and he's stabbing him up in the rear, and I'm thinking, it looks so disgusting. But then when you delve deeper, the youth that stabbed him, he was one of the youths them that caught one of the youths them and was ran up his mouth, and you understand what I'm saying? So it's not like it's not. I'm not saying he deserved it, but they put themselves in the lining to get these things. If you know what I'm saying, it's like a circle.
Yeah, I hear exactly what you're trying to say. I get
but as a father, that's where we have to step in and know your child.
So wait, so let me ask you a question now. So cool. So your sons now, yeah, they got their brethrens. Do you talk to their brethrens?
Yeah or no? I know. I've seen their brethrens. I know, like the 15-year-old. I know he's on that path now. But he was on the first part. When he first got into second semester, I had to rein him in because remember, as I say, you're meeting new people from that end.
Yeah.
Because what I told the woman, see, secondary school, it's like it's now all the crafts are in one.
Yeah.
You're gonna see crafts.
And you think that
if
you're year 7, you think year 11 is like big man.
Yeah.
And they know everything.
Yeah. And you're looking up to these guys where they're full, and they're trying to, and now they think they're the man. You understand? Everything's proven and acting. You get me? Like one like the girl I was talking to, she said she's a teacher. She said she heard one of the kids them talking about, what? You don't know, my dad's a yard, he's a bad man, and rare, talking to one of the kids them. So they've got that kind of mentality already.
Yeah. The reason I asked about your son's friends, because let's just say now, you're around you're a good dad around your kids, a good positive role model. Now say you got to know your son's friends. You could also be a positive role model for maybe you got a friend who doesn't have a dad. So you just being effective as a father figure without, do you get what I'm saying? And that's coming vicariously through your friend, like because of his friend, your son, you now save someone. Do you get what I'm saying? I do think that we need that village mentality, because not everyone's gonna have their and we get into this the reason why some men are not around. It's all messy, because sometimes it's not the man's fault, sometimes it's the woman, sometimes it's this, sometimes I understand there's so many different circumstances. I'm not just gonna blame men per se.
I'm blaming women.
What I will say is that for the man them that are around, I feel like you should have you should talk to your kids' friends and just be a support and be able to be there for them. Sometimes they might want advice. They might want to know. But
sometimes it's the mums, and some of the mums out there that keep their kid from the dad, and then they like have joy to say, "Oh, my baby father's the waste man." You're a waste man. You understand? You're a waste girl. That means that you shouldn't be proud to tell people that your baby father. That means you've got waste crutches. Then you understand what I'm saying? You open your crutches for a waste man. You're saying, "Oh, my baby father's you're the waste." That means you got waste pum pum. Because the man went in there and he turned to a waste man. He didn't want to look after his youth. No, so blame your pum pum.
There's got to be.
Blame your big hole.
There's got to be many factors to why that's even something that you could do. So why you could even turn around and be like, you can't see your kids, or I don't want you to, like there's got to be something psychological behind everything.
No, but
100, because it doesn't happen in. It's not happening major in other communities. Why is it mainly in our community?
Because the girl it's our black sisters are bad mind piece of shits, blood.
But a minute ago, you was blaming the man them.
I'm talking about the women now, because I'm delving into all parts of it.
Is there ever a time when a woman saying, "Nah, you can't see your kids"? Like, is the only time when you're a danger to the kids or to their environment?
That should be. If you're abusing the kids, cool. But
if you're abusing the mum.
No, but sometimes remember you're not even with them. So what? That's the mum.
I mean, so what? But you psychologically, bro, if you saw your mum getting punched up, that's doing just as much damage. No, but if you were getting punched up.
You're going to worst case scenario.
No, I'm just asking. No, I'm asking you.
We're not talking about them type of scenarios.
What I'm asking you is there ever a time when it's okay for a woman to be like, that's it. It's not happening.
Yeah, if you're abusing her.
Or the
but
kids.
not even abusing her, because that's you. He still wants to see his kids. He don't.
Yeah, but
doesn't mean he has to like you. I don't have to like you.
But if you're abusing the woman in front of her, you're psychologically
I'm talking about you're not with the woman. And
so you come around the yard and cuss off the woman every minute, and like surely that's damaging your kid.
No, why?
Surely,
why?
Because if a man kept coming to your house when you was a kid and badding up your mum, how would you feel?
Because I say something to you. I'm not talking about that circumstance. Obviously, if you're talking about traumatic and a man beat. That's not a man. That's not a man. I'm talking about a real man.
Being really disrespectful. I'm just saying there's got to be there's got to be a line.
Can I say something to you? I'm not talking about a man that's going around and being disrespectful and causing trauma on the family. That's not a fucking man. We're not talking about them pussy holes there.
So that's what.
I'm not talking about them pussy holes. That's a pussy hole.
So the answer to the question is then
not pussy holes.
So you're saying that.
There's girls out there. I'm talking about the pussy or big pussy girl them out there that have a bay father and the man don't want to be with them or even know them, and they keep their fucking the child
away from the man.
You understand? Because of their bitterness, the bitter baby mums. Nothing to do with the man. The bitter Bettys.
Yeah, I understand. I'm only asking you a question to see if it's ever okay. I don't agree with it. I feel like if you have a child with someone, then you're both equally responsible at all times.
100%.
And nobody should have the right to stop you from seeing anybody. No one.
Yeah.
On either side.
Yeah.
And whether you move on or get a new girl or she gets a new man, etc., there's no more. There's no weaponizing of any children. But I just want to know: is it ever okay? That's the question I'm asking.
Of course,
but only in abusive situations.
Obviously.
Okay. I hear you. What about? Because I don't like when people talk about money. I don't talk like if a man don't provide, he shouldn't see his kids. I don't like all that.
That's then bullshit. That's bitter Bettys.
But then I don't like when men say, she's not letting me see him, so I'm not paying.
That's a dickhead.
Because you're both using. If you, as a man.
But saying that as a man, but then I'm gonna be with that man's side. To be fair,
why?
Of course I'm gonna be about why.
No, why? Tell me why. So hold on. So let's look at it like this. Cool. You
sound like the kind of guy. No. You sound like the kind of guy that when a baby mother could phone you and you say, "Yeah, man, I post all that, man." You sound like that guy.
No.
Because man said,
"Why?" I'm gonna tell you the kind of man I am. There's never gonna be a circumstance where I don't provide for my kids. I got 2 mothers of children that are for me, and they're both amazing. I have no issues with none of them. But if one of them was to act fuckery and whatever, I'm never going to stop providing for my child, because you still have to eat. And I've got my evidence and my proof, because when my youth comes to me, whatever age, I never switched up the game.
If they don't come to you?
They will.
They won't?
They will.
Why?
They will.
Because they're so poisoned. That
they will. Even if they come back to cuss you, once you got receipts, bro, I never switched up. I wasn't allowed to see you, but I never stopped paying. Dad, you never sent me nothing. Bro, look. This is my receipts. I never stopped. Because hear this. You're a kid for 16 years. Yeah, of your life. If you live to 90, you're an adult for the rest of that time where you make your own mind up and your own decisions. If she wants to play that weaponizing game, she's got 16 years to do it. And then after that whole relationship with your grandkids and everything, you see that the child or this young adult will gravitate to what really happened. And if you've got receipts and proof, I never switched up. They wouldn't let me see you, and I never stopped doing nothing. I never said I was coming and didn't come.
I don't give a fuck about receipts.
Yeah? No, you stay there. But trust me, it makes a big difference, bro. Never switch up on your youths, then.
You switch up on your youths? I haven't switched up on my youths.
You just said if you can't see them, you won't pay for them.
I never said I switch up on the girl, my baby mother. Yeah, I never switch up on my youths, then.
Would you pay? Would you continue paying? So
if
you got this agreement.
Yes, I need to see my pussy clout.
But you can't see. No, she's being a bitch. You can't see her.
Then when I'm a pussy hole.
So you're not gonna.
Yes, sir. So who pays for? It's like would you pay for a hired car? Or
they're not cars. They need to eat, bro.
The car needs petrol and service.
So you use a car. You use a car.
It's a vehicle. It's not even a car. It's a vehicle.
Bro, come on.
Can I say no? Sis, I'm not in a pussy hole. You're mad. Which big pussy girl could do me that? I'm giving you money and you tell me I can't see my youth. Fuck! I take that same money.
So you done everything.
I'll save up that same money and hire a hitman from Tivoli Gardens. Come weak off your blood clot. Yes. But
Nah, bro. Never switch up. Never switch up. Listen,
She switch up.
I'm telling you this.
I'm
Listen.
I'm an adapter.
I'm telling you
Let
this.
me tell you, I'm an adapter.
Yeah.
You see, if she adapts to that, then I'm gonna adapt to what she's adapted. If you wanna be a pussy hole, and I'm adapting to being a pussy hole, that's who I be. I can't help it.
I'm telling the man them that are listening. Listen, anybody going through this negative situation, I sympathize. I feel sorry for you. I would advise you never to switch up, because I have a brethren, yeah. Remember, listen.
You got bare brethren, isn't it? That's pussy holes.
No, it's not a pussy hole thing. No, listen. I grew with my parents, and I'm good with all my kids. So I'm not in the position to say I've been there myself. But I got a brethren who doesn't chat to his mum, doesn't deal with his mum, because his mum just fed him beer lies about his father. He'd never grow with his father at all. Anyway, boom. So he might have been about 20, and he was out with his son. And this man approach him, tell him, say, yo, listen, I'm your father. Big, like, commotion, whatever. Like, they swapped, like, he had a good chat for about an hour in the middle of Asda. They swapped numbers. Anyway, he said he's gonna go and meet his father. Sit down with him and find out what going on. His father got receipts, bro. He never, ever switched up. Never, ever switched up. The woman, all of the negative, because them time they letters, she was writing letters about him. Like, so no texts, it was letters. He's got all the letters. He's got everything, every birthday card, everything he ever sent, he sent recorded delivery. He's got all of the stamps. Showed you everything. Right now, so for the last 15 years, my brother don't deal with his mum, because she lied to him. And the dad is around, like, he's like every Sunday he's at his dad's, like he's got a proper relationship with his dad, and he's fucked his mum off. Because she lied to him. She ruined his childhood. You get what I'm saying? That's because that man kept it thorough. Because if he had cut it all off and didn't do nothing, when he see the you and he's like, I'm your dad. Yeah, what you done for me? Boy, your mother never met me. Oh, your mother never let me. Oh, your mother never let me. You're full of excuses. And he would fuck him off as you would have. You get what I'm saying? But the man kept it thorough. He was dealing with everything straight, even though he was never seeing his youth.
You got some pussy holes all that
15 years later, they're
that's just one story out of
no, but that's the only story I know. That's the only story I know. And it's a good enough story to tell someone. It's a good enough story to tell someone.
It sounds like a film, to be fair.
No,
it sounds like a movie. What film was you watching?
Hopefully there's someone out there.
It was on BET.
Hopefully there's someone out there. Bro, listen, I'm going to talk your business, yeah? You and your father towards the end of your life with him was a lot better than the early days.
Yeah.
And it's probably because when you spoke to him, you realised he wasn't as fucky as you probably thought. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
All right. Cutting everything off, you're fuckery, bro. That's all I'm saying.
See, you have to jail for personal business.
Yeah, because you can't call me a pussy. No, you got to give
to save your neck.
That's
a pussy or move.
This ain't about me.
So you are a pussy.
This ain't about me and you, because listen.
It is, because you chose for my business.
No, because you live with yourself. You live with your youth. You live with your youth. So your relationship is amazing with your kid.
Yeah.
You and your father had God rest his soul. You had a good relationship towards the end of his life. Great. There's someone watching this that don't know what to do. So I'm not even trying to do a back and forth argument. I kind of want
what to do. What do you mean? In what sense?
Because a woman is stopping him from seeing his kid. Yeah. And he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. And all I'm saying is keep it thorough, bro. Keep it thorough.
It's kind of hard to keep it thorough in the cost of living times. And I'm struggling, and I'm still not going to see my. That's fucking hard.
I'm saying, I understand it's hard. I understand it's hard, but keep it thorough, bro.
How?
Keep it thorough.
Right now, remember, a man was, even if a man's going to give, sometimes a man's giving his last, you know?
Yeah, but it's your youth, though.
No, all right. But sometimes it's your last, and it's your youth, but I'd be glad to see my youth have it. You catch what I'm dealing with?
I understand.
Not to know I'm giving it, and I don't even know if my youth. She could be taking it and buy her nails with it.
Yeah, I understand.
Anything.
But if you do it right.
No, there's no right.
But there is a right, because.
There's no right. That's the same like, alright then. I was thinking about it the other day. Me doing life insurance, yeah?
Yeah.
And then when my kids them grow up, I don't even fucking like the pussy holes.
Instead of driving around in the big whip.
Yeah, they didn't even come check me. But I'm there spending every month. Yeah. Fuck them.
But you know why they
I've lost all that money. I've been doing life insurance for 20 years. Yeah. Now I'm cancelling it. You catch it? Life is life. The way life is set up, you got to be careful who you're planning for it and what you're planning for.
Bro, listen, I'm not even going to side with you. I'm not.
You want to do. You want to do.
I feel like
you actually do.
When you have children, go on. When you have them, It's your responsibility, bro. You made that decision.
It's the government.
So even when you're
Britain,
broke,
it's me and the government.
When you're broke,
the government steps in. The government
steps in. Listen, that's the plan. The government, that's the plan. But the government will tell them, we will be your youth's father. Yeah, all you got to do is dash where that waste, man, and we will be his father. But they're failing. The government's the worst baby father going.
Yeah, and
it's the worst. We know this. So what you need to do is you need to be the father, whether you struggle or not. This is the difference between me and my brother. My brother don't have no kids, innit? So when he's talking about, well, I can't do that job. I'm saying, bro, you see me. I'm working. If I lose everything tomorrow, I swear, bro, you'd see me scraping chewing gum off the bottom of tables. I'm doing anything to work until my kids are not doing. I'm not. My chest ain't too high to provide. That's my responsibility.
That's where I'm at, because my face is so. I was thinking,
fuck your bait face, bro. If you got a clean shit, go and clean it, bro.
You ain't clean no shit. See?
If I have to, if I've got nothing, and that's the only thing I can do, I'm doing it.
That's bro. You, because that's how you're built. I'm gonna go get the man them.
And do what?
We're gonna
you
go
ain't got no man them. You're broke, like dog. They don't even want to be around you.
I'll go to where
and do what?
I'll find more black people like me.
And do what?
I'm just going road and stuff.
And do what?
Be a fucker on road. Yes, I send you go a country.
Send who country? Bro, I'm tell you this. Listen, as much as you think, I'm gonna tell you this. There's another thing that this is a misconception. Yeah, being on road and being bad. Yeah,
two different things.
Two different things.
I know that 100%.
Yeah, there's nothing that you can do me. You and your brother. Listen, I'm not on the road, but I'm not soft.
Can I say something? I'm not
soft. You're soft like fucking wet biscuit. And just because you went around on the road, I know your story, bro.
You're a dickhead.
The man told me, listen, when we started talking cheese, my brother said to me, my brother paged me from your ends. Yeah. He paged me, said, yo, brother, watch pre-China, brother. I said, no, don't worry, I can handle that. Don't worry, it's cool. Say, listen, if him say the wrong thing, just come here, done him career for you. I said, don't worry, it's cool. And when I told you were shook like dog. When I told you who it was, you were shook like dog.
Ceesix, can I say something?
So we're well connected. We don't have to do the things.
Ceesix, you're just trying to cover yourself because you know that you're pussy. Because you're a man that pay for things and don't even see it.
Like, for what?
Yeah, you pay for things. You're a man who pay. You are a man you pay for pum pum and not get it. You look like... You look like a man that has
pay
done
for
that.
Pum and not get it. That is funny. When you say like, where, how? I don't understand.
You look like a guy that will do that.
Me.
And so about, I've got receipts, babe. Piece of shit.
I paid. Look, babe, I did pay. Look. I transferred the money to you.
Yeah.
Idiot, bro.
So basically, girls that wrapping it up type of thing. Girls that keep the child away from their baby father, your pussies, and you deserve stoning with the little stones. For about half hour.
I honestly think that you just got to keep positive communication. I know it's not easy.
I know it's hard.
It's not easy. When you got when someone's a pussy, it's very difficult to communicate.
You are making a point there, and it is, but it's hard to do. Ceesix.
Yeah, but all I want to say to the man is
this.
All I want to say to the man is this. Under whatever circumstances, I know when the CSA or whatever they call it now gets involved. Yeah. Sometimes it's mad because I know man who's left work because
the CSA that is the fucked up. You know, I've not left work.
Yeah, I understand.
That is a pussy
because they start taking mad money and sometimes it's unreasonable.
You realise that a man has left the work.
Man rather leave the work because it's like this is a middle.
A man's got a good job.
This is a middle fucking ground. And you know sometimes, listen, I know a woman who she was say like the baby father. Look, I can give you £50 a week. That's all I've got.
Yeah,
he's giving her £50 a week. She start get greedy. She want more, so she take him to CSA.
Oh God!
When they check his circumstances, they're saying, "Yo, he can only afford £20 a week." But in the £20, they take their cut, so she's getting $14.50 or something a week. She was getting 50 direct, and now she was like, I don't know now when I say now, but like a couple afterwards, she was like, "Listen, we can go back to the original thing." He's like, "Nah." The £20 is all right for me. He don't want a promotion. Yeah. He don't want nothing. Because if his circumstances change, his money changes. But I still think you need to do more for your youth. Even though you're getting the problem.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I do think so. I do. I'm gonna be honest, that's what I think. And maybe I'm talking from a position that I'm talking from a complete different standpoint. I don't know. I'm not saying I've ever been in it. So I'm talking idealistically in it. But I don't want I don't want the men to suffer forever. That's all I'm saying.
You're kind of, you see, girls purposely breathe for you, you know?
Brother. No, listen.
Because you're one of them dickhead baby fathers.
No, bro.
You are.
No, listen.
You are a dickhead baby father.
My relationship with my children is testament to the man that I am.
Whatever.
That's it, bro. And that's all I can
go
go by.
You sound like the most moistest baby.
I can sound like whatever I like.
You sound like a
all I
wet
can
wipe.
say is this. My relationship with my children is so solid that's testament enough. So I'm speaking from a idealistic standpoint. If it was me, I'm not saying if I was in it, I'd been able to do exactly what I'm preaching. I'm just trying to help someone that's not in a good position. That's all I'm giving some advice. No, I'm being honest.
And I'm being honest. You sound like the most wettest baby.
I can sound like what I want, but you know what it is? Some of you man are happy to never see a use.
Yes.
Then fuck you then. Because that's worse.
100%.
I'd prefer to sound moist than be a real pussy. That's a genuine. And you're looking at me and smiling.
Yes, because you're a pum pum.
No.
You're one of them.
You're an AIDS pum pum. Yeah? You're an AIDS one. You know, you're acid pum pum.
No, you're the herpes one. You look so bumpy up like a Snickers bar.
No, brother. Like
no, you're I didn't know. No, I didn't know you're that moist.
Listen, as a father, I'm telling you,
don't judge the father.
That's all it is. It's just a father. I'm not talking about. It's not a baby father. It's a father. As a father, I can't see other than being a solid support system. Yeah, but that's all. That's all.
No, you can be.
That's all.
But you're going above and beyond. You're going to the moist section.
You're supposed to go to. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. You're supposed to do everything that you need to, you want to, and everything you should do. Some man just doing what they have to.
Yes.
I don't do what I have to. I do everything. You got above and beyond. Yes, because they're my fucking children. Yes. And when they grow up, the relationship is important.
We're not talking about the children. It's talking about how you make the baby mothers them rule.
That's why you don't fuck everyone. And that's why you don't give babies to everyone.
You come like your baby mothers rule you though.
You got... Listen.
No, don't tell me.
No.
Your baby mothers rule you.
Out of me and you. Listen. The first woman that's had my children... Hold on, listen. The first woman that had my children was my wife. She was my wife. You're a baby father. I'm not a baby father. I'm a father. You're just a baby father. That's why you can chat shit like that. We're two different people. We got two different energies.
Don't be moist at me.
I'm a proper. I'm a real father.
You're moist at me when your baby mother call. Hi.
I gotta go. Hey, listen, people. Listen. Take whatever you want from this. Yeah. However you feel you need to work. Take from this. Yeah. And check out the Baby Fathers podcast. Yeah. Big up Riddler. Have you seen it before?
No.
Live link. DJ Riddler. He's got a thing called the Baby Fathers podcast.
What are they doing that?
And they fathers come on and tell their stories of some of the fuckery that they go through, and it tells you about the court system, tells you about how to handle certain things.
That's good.
Gives you their story. So big up the Baby Fathers podcast, Riddler and the team, and they got the baby mothers is attached to it, so they got the same thing. So you can kind of gauge both sides, and each scenario is individual. Each relationship is completely different. So what someone goes through doesn't necessarily mean you can go through the exact same thing, but there's so many stories that you can share and get to like see how they did things, and you know what I mean. So check it out, man. So yeah, big up the Baby Fathers podcast. And yeah,